Hey everyone! Today's video is about when you kick them in your sleep. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Izuku Midoriya. Izuku opened his eyes and glanced at the clock on the nightstand, seeing that it was 2:34. So he still had time to sleep. He rolled over and looked at you. You had a slightly disturbed and distressed look on your face. He frowned at this and reached forward to pull you into him, and then cuddle you. But then he felt a hard kick, hit right below his knee. He jumped at the sudden contact, not expecting that to happen. But he didn't cry out. After he kicked him, your eyes immediately opened, and he took a quick look around. He let out a deep breath, realizing that whatever you were dreaming about was just a dream and nothing more. And you glanced at Izuku. You noticed he was holding the front of his leg. "Are you alright?" you asked, not realizing what you did. "Yeah, I'm fine," Izuku replied. "Go back to sleep. It's still nighttime." "What's wrong with your leg, though? Why are you holding it?" you asked, giving him a look of concern. You accidentally kicked it, and it kind of hurt," he said, and he immediately began panicking when the look on your face turned into a frown. "I'm sorry." You apologized. No, it's fine. I get hurt way more fighting with villains. I just overreacted," he replied, taking his hand off of his leg to pull you towards him. "Don't worry about it, baby. Go back to sleep." Katsuki Bago. Katsuki is a pretty light sleeper, so as soon as the hard kick hit his chin, his eyes shut open, and he yelled out, "Oh, what the heck?" If your leg kicking out like that didn't wake you up, then Katsuki's screaming definitely did. What's wrong?" you asked, quickly setting up and trying to process what had happened. All you remembered was being in a bad dream, and then you woke up right after Katsuki screamed. Bago was also sitting up, holding a hand over his chin and grinding his teeth together, trying to stop himself from going off on you, since he knows that it was most likely an accident. "You kicked me," he replied, lowering his voice since he knows that you don't appreciate it when he yells. "Oh, I'm sorry," he replied, looking at his leg with worry. "Yeah, you should be," he replied, taking his hand off of his chin and falling back onto the pillows, tired. "Are you mad?" you asked, probably sounding pathetic, but you didn't want Katsuki to be mad at you for an accident. "No." "Now shut up and go back to sleep, or I will be mad," Bago said, leaning up slightly to pull you back into his bed. You wiggled around in his arms, trying to get comfy, and eventually, when you did, you sighed and began falling back asleep. The last thing you heard before falling asleep was Bago saying, "And you better not kick me this time, dumbass." Ijiro Kurshima. You and Kurshima were laying, facing each other, but he had his arms wrapped around you tightly, as they were most nights. And then, while you were having a bad nightmare, you kicked your foot forward, hitting him in the shin. Your eyes shut open afterwards, and you could slightly remember kicking your foot out. You glanced up at him, and his eyes were still closed, and there wasn't a hint of pain on his face. You sighed in relief at the fact that you hadn't woken him up, even though he probably wouldn't have cared if you had. And then you adjusted your position in his arm and went back to sleep. Shoto Todoroki. You and Shoto were cuddling up beside each other. Your head was resting on his chest, and you were hugging his middle. Shoto happened to still be awake, thinking about something, when he felt you kick the side of his skull. He didn't think much of it or care until your eyes shut open a few seconds later. and you lifted your head up. Are you alright? He questioned, surprising you. Did I. Did I kick you? You asked, likely remembering it happened. Yeah, but that's fine. It didn't hurt. You just hit my cough. He replied, kissing your forehead. Did you have a bad dream or something? Yeah, but I'm fine. It wasn't too bad. You replied, sighing, and resting your head back on his chest. Alright, let me know if you have trouble sleeping, okay? He asked, and after a hum from you, he allowed himself to close his eyes and finally attempt to get some sleep. Dinky Kaminari. Dinky was fully awake, sitting on the couch, playing video games. He had come over and wanted to cuddle with Dinky, but he wanted to play some more of his games, so he agreed that he would cuddle you after a few more rounds. But a few rounds quickly turned into more than a few, and you ended up getting tired and falling asleep. Your back was leaned up against a couple of pillows that were sitting up against the arm of the couch, and your legs were up in front of your chest, your feet resting on the couch right beside Dinky's lap. He glanced at you every once in a while to make sure that you were still doing okay before looking back to his game. As he was just getting into the game and focusing, he felt a quick kick to his thigh, causing him to jump and drop his controller, since he hadn't been expecting that. Oh, babe, Dinky said, frowning at the screen that now said that he had died. He glanced at you and saw that you were not wide awake. I'm sorry. You quickly apologized. Did I hurt you? No, but you made me lose my game. He whined, causing all of your sympathy to go out the window and you to roll your eyes. Can we cuddle now, then? You questioned, and then he sighed once more to add a dramatic effect before returning to his game, turning his game console off and waiting for you to get comfortable before laying beside you. What time is it? You questioned as you ran your hands through your boyfriend's blonde hair. Um, 2 a.m. Dinky replied, causing you to scold him for staying up so late. Dinky Kaminari. Hey, you don't get to yell at me. You literally kicked me. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and you know what to do, don't you? Yes, hit the share button to your friends. Yeah, you get me. I hope you do. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. Anyway, goodbye. Love you.